Hello, sweet friends. Welcome back to the Farmhouse Table. Again, Happy New Year, y'all. I mean, let's just make this a super awesome, super duper everything year. I'm really excited about it. So, we are going to make spicy honey glazed chicken. And then with that, we are going to have carrots and Brussels sprouts that I'm going to roast in the oven. Joey is going to cook the chicken on the grill, which is amazing. This recipe calls for chicken breasts, but we are using chicken thighs because y'all, they're just tender and delicious. We're using the boneless, skinless kind. So we're gonna have the carrots and the Brussels sprouts roasted. We're also gonna have some wild rice-a-roni. It's fine. We're not doing anything too special with that rice. And then I'm gonna do a can of the Margaret Holmes green beans because Jays loves those and he's not a fan of Brussels sprouts or carrots. So let's get it started, y'all. All right, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pour the washed Brussels sprouts on my cutting board. There we go. Y'all, I love roasted Brussels sprouts. Let me know if you do in the comments. I know it's like a love or hate situation, but I really think that it has to do with the way, like if you roast them, you've got some salt, pepper, balsamic glaze. I mean, anyway, I'm not trying to convert you to be a Brussels sprout lover, but that's just how I feel about it. But we are just gonna cut, y'all, every time. We're gonna cut these up first, and then I just got baby carrots to put on the cookie sheet, baking sheet, whatever. So, how are y'all doing? How are you doing? How was your New Year's? You know, we have a lot of conversations in the comments, and I love it. But I mean, what is the goal for this year? I said in another video, I don't really do New Year's resolutions, but I love to set goals, okay? And y'all, sometimes they don't happen. So do y'all remember what my goal was? To reach 10,000 subscribers by January 1st. Did it happen? Absolutely not. Do I have a community that supports me and tells me how much they love my channel and all those things? Heck yeah, I do. And you know what? That's more important, you know, and maybe I shouldn't have done that. You know, it's like this past year is really the year that I took this YouTubing situation seriously, you know, and I love doing it. I really, really do. I love connecting with you all. It's like, I have so many friends and it's amazing all over the world. I mean, it's so great. But I would say for my channel, like it's not necessarily, I don't want to make it a numbers goal, but what I do want to do is this year, I want to just kind of put some different kinds of videos out that I haven't done in the past year. And we will get to that at another time, but, I'm really excited about it. I really, really am. Anyway, y'all are amazing. All right, so I'm just cutting the ends off of these Brussels sprouts. Now, let me tell you something. I love Brussels sprouts, but I feel the same way. If you don't like Brussels sprouts, they stink, just like broccoli when you roast it in the oven, but they taste so good. So now that the ends are cut off, I'm just gonna cut them in half. And listen, any leaves that fall off the Brussels sprouts, they are gonna go in the pan as well, because there is nothing like a little crunchy Brussels sprout leaf. Oh my goodness. So y'all, if you want to share, you don't have to, but I'd love to know your 2025 goals. And if you do New Year's resolutions, then let me know. I mean, if it's not too personal, you know, let me know what that is as well, because it's not to be nosy, but it's to inspire, you know? And that's like one of the biggest goals, I would say, of my channel, is just to inspire other people. I want you guys to become, you know, friends with each other and have a relationship with each other. And then with me, like, I love to have this community. And you know what I have to say, because it's not too much information, but it's just the realization of how amazing you guys are. I get all the analytics on my channel. So I know what age range watches. I know if it's mostly from the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, anywhere in the United States or nationally. It's amazing how much information you get. So something that is so interesting to me is that my channel has 99.9 so that's almost everybody likes compared to dislikes on my channel. And y'all, that is such a compliment. Seriously, that is so sweet. Because some folks just wake up in the morning and decide that they don't want to be friendly folks, and that's on them, and that's what they do. But it's such a compliment to me when you guys like the videos, and because I can see, you know, there's so many things on. It's called YouTube Studio. It's an app, okay, and it tells you. It breaks down everything about your channel and tells you everything that's going on. And it is so interesting. It really, really is. But it's such a compliment to know that you guys are just liking my videos and not disliking them. I appreciate it. Okay, y'all, I got these cut in half. I've been jabbering my jaws so much. We've got our baking sheet. I already sprayed olive oil on it. I'm gonna place these Brussels sprouts on there. Oh, I don't think I mentioned this. So we have the option of having convection on our oven instead of just baking, and that's what I like to do when I roast vegetables. It just seems to like get them roasted a little bit better, you know? All right, so now I'm gonna pop these bags of baby carrots onto the baking sheet as well. Just like that. Now I'm gonna try to push these over a little bit because you don't want to overcrowd too much, but I really like when you get some really like darker roasted vegetables and then some are just like, you know, a little roasted. I love the variety. Can you tell I love a roasted vegetable? Okay. So I'm gonna use this olive oil spray. If you want the link to this amazing little device, let me know. Perfect. All right, and then I'm just gonna go over heavily with salt and pepper. I am gonna add more to these once they've started roasting, but I just find that if I add too much in the beginning, it's gonna burn. But we really like our vegetables roasted. We don't like them just barely, we like it all the way. All right. My wrist is getting tired. All right, let me get the pepper. Now, the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna put a rub on the chicken. And then my wonderful husband is going to put it on the grill. All right, this looks good. So I love a good roasted vegetable. Oh my goodness. All right, there we go. Let's get the rub for the chicken ready. So these are the ingredients for the rub. Garlic powder, chili powder, salt, pepper, cumin, paprika, and cayenne pepper. That's why it's spicy chicken. Oh my. All right, so let's get this rub going, y'all. So I'm gonna start with my garlic powder. Y'all know how much we love garlic. The recipe calls for 2 teaspoons. I will be linking it below, but you know how we are with garlic in this joint. We like a lot of it. So if it's a little more, we're gonna be just fine. So 2 teaspoons or so of garlic powder. Then we're gonna grab some chili powder, the same amount, 2 teaspoons. Alrighty. Then we're gonna add about a teaspoon of salt. I figured this would be easier than grinding that salt. There we go. And then we're also going to need a teaspoon of black pepper. Same thing, thought this would be easier. So that's what we're doing, boop. All right, and then we're gonna add a teaspoon of cumin, one of my favorite seasonings. I love cumin. I just think it's yummy, yummy, yum. Brings such good flavor. So it says a teaspoon, but you know, we're the ones that have to eat this. So I wanna make sure I put a little more. Okay. And then we need also a teaspoon of paprika. All right, now I'm not playing with cayenne pepper though. The cayenne pepper is 1/4 of a teaspoon and I'm not playing around with that. So we're gonna add about 1/4 of a teaspoon. There we go. I'll have like spices all in my hands. Okay, so now we are going to just stir this together. And then we are just gonna rub this into the chicken, but first we are going to coat the chicken with olive oil. Just wanna make sure this is mixed really, really well. It smells amazing. All right, let me get the chicken together on a plate with some olive oil. All right, so I put the chicken on a plate. Y'all, I'm gonna rub it into the chicken tonight, I'll tell you what. If you know that I don't like to touch raw meat, you know, but that's okay. We're gonna do it tonight. So I'm gonna spray these chicken thighs with olive oil. Again, the recipe called for chicken breast, but this is what we prefer, so whatever floats your boat, right? All right, so I'm gonna start off by sprinkling the rub on top. Wow. The rub smells really, really good. And you know, it's like we pay all this money for all these different kinds of rubs when we can probably just do it ourselves, you know? All right, I'm gonna do this. I wanna use all the rub. All right, here we go. That's what soap is for, so we're gonna be okay. All right, so I'm just gonna rub this in. Maybe I need to fast forward this part. All right, so the rub has been applied. I survived. Now Joey's gonna take him out to the grill and I'm going to work on, it's just rice-a-roni, y'all, so I don't need to show you that, and I need to warm up some green beans, but we will get back to it. Actually, I need to make it's like a little glaze for the chicken. So it's a 1/2 cup of honey and 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar that I need to prepare real quick. Right, look at this, y'all. I gotta get a little sneak peek. Oh my, it smells so good. Oh my goodness. Are you getting ready to get the flashlight? I knew it. Y'all, it smells so good. Oh my goodness. Honey, thank you so much because it's really cold out here.
You're welcome.
Love you. Y'all, all we're missing is Mama Kitty. Mick, Mick. Oh, I'm taking a bath. She wants her privacy. Yeah, Mama Kitty's probably upstairs in Jace's bed. You're a good boy. All right, so the recipe calls for a half a cup of honey and 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar to brush on the chicken for half of it, and the other half is to drizzle on it after it's like inside off of the grill. But I want to do it in 2 separate bowls because I don't want any cross contamination because that's how I roll. So it calls for a half a cup of honey. So I'm going to do about a 1/4 in one bowl and a 1/4 in the other. And then it calls for 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. So I'm going to do 1 in each. About. And then, so that's just regular honey that we used. But if we want to get extra, we've got some hot honey that I picked up. And some folks at our New Year's celebration yesterday said it was delicious. But I figured we would just add that separately in case somebody doesn't want it to be spicy. So I'm just going to mix both of these bowls up. And then one of them's going to go outside and kind of like baste the chicken that's on the grill. And the other one is going to go on top of the chicken. But I'll tell you this, it says to microwave it for like 30 seconds. So I'm just going to microwave the one to drizzle on top, but the chicken's not ready yet, so I'm not worried about it. And I just have, let me show you. I just have like this little thing for Joey to, you know, baste the chicken on the grill with. So I'm going to use this one for the grill, and then we'll use this one to drizzle on top, and I'll put this one in the microwave for like 30 seconds before, well, you know, hello Amber, once the chicken's done and he brings it inside. Y'all, I just took these roasted carrots and Brussels sprouts out of the oven. Oh my goodness, this looks delicious. But we only did the olive oil, salt, and pepper. So now we need to do, because they're almost ready, balsamic glaze. I'm just going in circles. Y'all, I love this stuff. And then we're gonna go in not heavy-handed on the hot honey, just like a little drizzle. Some folks do the brown sugar on the carrots, and this would kind of like substitute for that because obviously honey is like a sugar. So anyway, these are gonna go back into the oven until dinner's ready. Y'all, Joey just brought this chicken inside, and I cannot tell you how good this smells. Oh my goodness. So all we had in here was our honey and the apple cider vinegar. I'm just gonna give it another mix because it's been sitting on the counter. And I'm just gonna give it, I might not use all of it, but I'm just gonna give it another drizzle. Oh, I cannot wait to eat tonight. I am so hungry. Oh my, I used all of it because it just looks too good. All right, so we have like 6 minutes left on our rice. I have the green beans already warmed up, and our vegetables are almost done roasting, but y'all, this is coming together and it looks so good. Here's the Margaret Holmes green beans. I can turn the burner off there. Our wild rice by Rice-A-Roni. Is it Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat? That's it. I couldn't remember. And then our roasted Brussels and carrots. Hey guys, if you're ever wondering what that mess is at the bottom of our oven, this is a newer oven that I was used to at the farm, and I didn't realize I was trying to be like proactive and put tin foil down there to protect from spills and stuff, and apparently that's where the heat comes from, and it burnt onto the oven. So that's a fun fact about what's going on now. But look at how delicious those look. Oh my goodness. And then sorry honey, and then we have our chicken. So we got to do a taste test on this chicken for sure. All right, Y'all. Cheers. A chicken cheers. This smells so good. Jay's, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's give it a whirl. There's a dryer. Dryer's ready.
Let's go.
Well done.
Holy smokes.
Sweet heat.
Hallelujah and good night. Oh my gosh.
It builds. It's awesome.
It's so good. But you just wait a second. There's getting more. We got to get our plates together. Y'all, if you don't try it, they're wrong for not, unless they're a vegetarian. Okay.
You're still wrong.
Babe,
Try it.
try it. This is absolutely delicious. We will be making this again. Thanks for being a taste tester, Jays.
You're welcome.
All right. We will see you. Oh, look, Cody gets up. He's like, oh, I need to be on film.
You can make tacos with these.
Or nachos, either way.
All that. Or sandwiches.
Tacos, nachos, or sandwiches, he says. I feel like I have stuff in my face. That sounds delicious,
Honey chicken
Jace.
sliders.
Huh?
Honey chicken sliders.
Honey chicken sliders. Listen, they're just going on and on. This is absolutely delicious. I'm so glad that you cooked it on the grill. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
All right. We love y'all, and we will see you in the next Farmhouse Table video. Bye.